All right, so I just wanted to do this video just to talk a little bit about myself and how I got to the point where I'm at now. So I graduated college last year in May, and around that time I was stressing out a lot because I was actively trying to look for jobs. School was finishing. I didn't have something that I was, trying to work towards, which was my major. And I was majoring in health science, trying to become a physical therapist. And my senior year, I pretty much, was reflecting a lot and deciding if I really wanted to do, physical therapy for the rest of my life and do another 2 years of physical therapy school and be in debt and have, 60, 70K, that I had to pay off. And I knew that would just stress me out because I had credit card debt and it wasn't much, but I was like, I'm just going to be adding on to that. And around that time, I would always tell the people close to me that I wanted to do something business related. Like I wanted to have my own business. I wanted to, just wear a suit, be professional. And I knew that I was going to do something that was going to be really rewarding. And I just reflected a lot. And I knew that a salary job like physical therapy was just not what would suit my needs. And it's a great career, don't get me wrong, but that's why, I was studying for it. But I just knew that I had so much potential, and it's kind of hard to explain because I worked in a restaurant pretty much right when I turned 16. I was, busing at a popular Italian restaurant, and then I switched over to busing at a beach restaurant, serving, and, just doing that, food running at a restaurant here where I live at. And I was just so used to working at a restaurant job, and I knew every single day I would go into work that was not for me. Like I knew that I had so much potential, and I would see people making so much money, and I was just confused why that wasn't me, why I was stuck where I was at. And I knew that it was the right thing at the time. Obviously, I'm in college, I'm in high school, I need to be, you know getting good amount of money quickly, and I don't have the, time to be able to work like a full week. But I was stressing a lot my senior year of college, trying to decide what I needed to do, what career I needed to get into. And I was scrolling through Indeed, and I came across, this company. I'm not going to name it. And this job, it was a sales job. And I was so close to just scrolling right past it because I was applying to so many places and, not hearing back from so many places that I wanted to work at. And I was so close to, passing by, but I saw that they had good reviews, good ratings. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to apply, see what happens. And it turns out this place was, a place I've been to before, not the exact company, but the same facility. So I was already familiar with the area, which was pretty cool because before I almost started a job there and turned out to be like a pyramid scheme. No, I'm not doing that. I almost started that job, did a little bit more research, did not want to sign myself up for that. And then, I was like, I would be a cool area to work at, but not that company. And it was cool because I found one literally right next door that was not a pyramid scheme, first of all. And, they were very, you know, open and direct and told me up front, like, what the job would consist of, how much money I would be making, and how it's a grind. And that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted an uncapped commission job. That way, my hard work and my effort shows. I know that I'm going to put in a lot more time and a lot more effort compared to the normal person. So I wanted to have a job that would show that, and I would be rewarded for it because I'm used to jobs where there's tip share. I'm working the same job as everybody else, and everything is split up evenly with hours. Somebody can be in the back on their lunch break eating food, and they're still getting paid the same amount as I am when I'm busting my ass out there running food, busting tables, serving. It's all on tip share. That would drive me crazy, and I was so annoyed whenever I would see somebody just slacking off in the back, just going to the bathroom, being lazy, and knowing that they're making the same amount of money as me when I have so much potential. So I started this job and I learned everything that I needed to learn about this job. I memorized the script. I, got really good at it very quickly, and I just grinded and put so many hours in, and it's showing off. Like, I'm getting rewarded for the work that I put in and all the knowledge that I gained. And that's all we're trying to do here, is just trying to introduce you to a career that could potentially change your life. And you know it could be that stepping stone for another future sales job that could pay you up to 200, 300,000 in a year. And this video is just for those that think that, it has a bunch of requirements. You don't need a degree. I got a degree in health science, and people in my company work there with no degree. You don't need a degree for this job. You can work in person, you can work remote, and you don't need a single college degree. And as long as you put in the time, as long as you put in the effort, you're going to be rewarded. You just got to have that drive. You got to have that passion. You want to have that mindset that you are there to work and to make as much money as possible. And I've been introducing my friends and my close ones to my job and trying to get them to do the same thing. I'm getting my best friend to do the same exact job just because he's seeing the difference how my life looked last year compared to this year. Last year I was, probably at my worst in my life. And I just flipped that around, found a great job, worked really, really hard, and now I am living a completely different life. So I just wanted to be able to share that with everybody and let you know that you can do this. You don't have to have a specific degree. All you have to do is take an exam, pass that exam, go through training, and then you're good. You're golden. You'll start making commission checks every single month, and you'll be making a salary, hopefully, if your company offers you a salary. Hope that what I did as I looked for a job that pays for training and it offers salary as well as commission. Like last year, I was living in a frat house and it was infested with fruit flies, trash everywhere. It was embarrassing to, show my girlfriend my place or just show my friends my place. I did not want to bring anyone there. But now I'm like living in places like this. Like, this is completely different than where I was last year. And I'm blessed. And I truly do believe that everything happens for a reason. And I'm blessed that I went through everything that I've gone through. I'm blessed that I was working those restaurant jobs. And I'm blessed that I was, living in such a dump. And I'm, blessed that I'm here now. And I know that I'm going to keep going up from here. I know that I'm going to keep learning more. I'm going to keep moving up. And, this is just a great career to get into, something great to learn. And if you're stuck, you don't know what to do after college, if you don't know, you know, where you want to go. I know high schoolers that are doing this job. They just graduated high school. They're 18 years old and they are starting this job right out of high school. Me at 18, I had no idea what Medicare was. I was not thinking about any sales job. So it's crazy seeing that these 18-year-olds are making this type of money and they're just ahead of the game and they just know about this specific job, which is crazy to me. At my 23 years old, I just finally learned. I learned whenever I was 22, but I just finally learned and got the hang of everything. So they're getting the hang of everything at 18, 19 years old, and they're on their way of making $100,000. And by the time they're, before 20, which is crazy to think about, but yeah, this job, truly anybody can do it as long as you know what the job is, you know how to, pass the exam, how to get the job. I can show you how to get the job too. I know how to reach out to people, what messages you need to send, who to reach out to, and I can help you guys out with all of that. I can help you guys out, with more information, general information about the job. I can help you guys out with anything that you need to know, more information. I'm here to help you guys out. And yeah, just, send a message, type a message in the community, and, we'll help you out. We'll answer any questions. We've got one-on-one calls, we've got group sessions, and we've got the full course that we're recording right now. And we're going to put all of that out for you guys so that you guys know all the secrets to selling Medicare. You know all the tips, you know all the tricks from me and Ben, because we've both been grinding this past year and it's been rewarding. We've been earning uncapped commission and making 100 plus sales only 20 to 22 working days in a month, and somehow we're pulling off 100 sales, which is crazy. That means you're getting 5 sales every day. So we're getting 5 to 10 sales every single day, and I am blessed to say that a bad day for me is getting like 4 or 5 sales. 4 or 5 sales for me is still 400, 500 plus dollars that day, which is crazy. Back then, me working at my restaurant job, I was making 30 or 40 or $50 some days. I would go into work all dressed up and make, $30 that day, which is crazy. So yeah, just join the community. We're here to show you guys everything, and send us a message if you guys need any extra help, okay?